Hey, Coach Harlan here with I-B4E Coaching. One of the most powerful tenets or presuppositions of neurolinguistic programming states that the meaning of communication is the response that you get. I'll explain what I mean and exactly how you can become a better, more effective communicator right after this, so stick with me. When you're communicating with somebody, whether it's a family member or an employee, if they misunderstand what you're saying, our initial response is to blame them. But really, with communication, you want to communicate a message and have it received and interpreted on the other end exactly the way you intended it. If it doesn't happen, it's not their fault, it's the way that you're communicating. Think about it. If you went into an empty room and presented a communication, would you really be communicating? Well, of course not, because there's no one there to interpret what you say. When you talk with somebody, you try to give that information to them so that they can use it, they can act or respond the way that you're anticipating. If they don't, then chances are the way you're communicating is not effective. My wife, who's one of the most brilliant people I know, is always saying that communication is an away game. And that means that when you communicate, you expect that communication to be interpreted on the other end exactly the way you sent it. And if it's not, don't look at them. Look at the way you're communicating. Think of the words that you're using. Think of the analogies that you use or the examples you're trying to use to get your point across, and change those. In a previous video, I talked about how leadership is communication. The more effective you are as a communicator, the more effective you'll be as a leader. All leaders know that they have to change their message depending on the audience, right? Some audiences can use generic type examples. Some need more detailed, highly technical information. So when you get ready to communicate to somebody, think about the audience. What do they need from you? What do they need to respond or act the way that you want them to? And if you're not getting the response you expected, then try to resend the message, reframe it so that they have a better chance of understanding. Now, if you want to learn more about being an effective communicator, drop me an email at coach@ib4e.com. Or better yet, go out to my website and schedule a free 20-minute discovery chat. Go to www.timewithcoach.com. Well, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click that like button down below and make sure you subscribe so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. And that's it for me, Coach Harlan, saying so long for now.